Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 of Save It for the Show. I'm Sean and I'm joined by my two amazing co-hosts,
Jacob.
Merrick!
So, without further ado, we're gonna sit back and do our thing and talk movies. You guys ready?
Yeah!
All right,
do it.
That's the spirit. So first things first, starting us off. 2024 has been a very turbulent year in the year of entertainment. We had a lot of deaths that hit.
Yeah, this is just as bad as the celebrity deaths that we got in 2022 because there were a lot.
Yeah, too many. But in terms of this year, who was the celebrity that when they passed away it hit you really deep?
Oh,
For me personally, I'll give you mine. For me,
All right, yeah.
when Akira Toriyama died.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one hit so many people.
Yeah, that's the guy. He created Dragon Ball. For those of you who don't know, I'm an anime fan, so that really
Dr.
hit.
Stone, too, right?
Yes, Dr. Stone. And that really affected me to the core because I'm an anime guy.
I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
So, what about you guys? Who is it?
Well, another one that hit people really hard was James Earl Jones and also Quincy Jones. No relation, everybody. But James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader.
Don't make me destroy you.
And Mufasa in both versions of The Lion King.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
One of the greatest Shakespearean actors ever as well.
Yes, he was very,
Yeah.
very good.
Did you ever see the video where he recited the national anthem in '93 at the MLB All-Star game? Like, he recited it as if it were a poem. Oh my God, it was
Did he
powerful.
really do that?
Yeah, he did.
He recited the national anthem as a poem?
As if it were a poem, yeah. I mean, that's the way it originally was.
That's
But, like,
see,
he does not
he's the
sing it,
only
like-
guy. He's the only guy that can do that.
Yeah,
I feel
he could do
like-
it like that.
He's like, there's great actors, and then there's James Earl Jones.
Like the American
Yeah.
equivalent of like Olivier almost.
Pretty much. Yeah, I don't think I've seen another actor kind of with his gravitas, probably besides Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yo,
That's fair.
I'll tell you something. I'm not trying to jinx anything, but when he passes away, it's done.
Well,
and then Elwood
yeah.
Elwood Edwards just died yesterday.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was a few days ago, and he died literally the day he could turn 75.
Yeah, he died on election day.
He died on election day, and his birthday is the next day.
Elwood Edwards is
So he died before he could actually turn 75.
Yeah. Elwood Edwards is the gentleman who did the You Got Mail voice on AOL back in the day. He's kind of like the computer equivalent to the Allstate guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he became an Uber driver.
Wait, really?
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They didn't pay him for that?
I don't know, probably. But I remember hearing about that, and I said, since when?
He drove Uber?
Yeah, he was an Uber driver
That's
and did the voice
crazy.
for people.
The more you know.
The more you know.
You should add that in post, the more you know rainbow thing.
Absolutely.
But I think like
Haven't you had that one of them?
I think that
I think someone did.
the only other celebrity death that comes to mind this year is like Shelley Duvall from Popeye and the Shining.
She had issues though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and contrary to popular belief, it was not necessarily Kubrick's fault.
You want to explain what you're referring to?
So basically, there's a long-standing story that Stanley Kubrick drove Shelley Duvall nuts on the set of The Shining, and Kubrick is a very notoriously intense director.
Yeah.
But it's been said before that, contrary to popular belief, they got along seemingly just fine. At least from what I remember, I could be totally wrong, but yeah.
Apparently he would make her do 75 takes of one scene.
Yeah, he did the same thing with Tom Cruise too.
Yeah.
And during Eyes Wide Shut.
But sometimes that's necessary though.
Yeah, and not only that, like, she was also crying, and he's like, do the scene again, and keep crying. Something like that.
It was the scene with the where she's behind the door and she's going like, is that scene?
Yeah,
the
that
Here's
one.
Johnny
The
scene?
Here's Johnny part. Yeah.
Here's Johnny. Like,
Yeah.
she was actually crying, and then he kept filming that scene.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the greatest directors of our time, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't rush greatness. So I get it, like why
Yeah.
he would make her do 75 takes, but from the stories I've heard, he sounds very intense.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
like I think he's made like actors quit.
Yeah.
I've read stories that he's made actors quit. But yeah, Shelley Duvall's another one. And
and that was the whole idea of why you wanted to bring up this topic on this episode.
her death, good, thank you, Jacob, for that segue. Yeah, her death was the reason why I wanted to kind of have a celebrity death section. This is kind of like the in memoriam of Save It,
Yeah.
where we talk about like
Yeah.
actors who died, because it was sadly a huge list. So, all right, Peter, all those guys.
And girls.
And girls. 2024 had
Best films
really
of
great movies.
2024.
So I wanted to ask you guys.
But too many flops.
Yeah. But some of the flops were good.
But we're only here to talk about the good films. We
good
don't want to
films.
focus on the flops.
Yes. So what were the best films that you guys saw this year? They could have been theatrical releases, streaming, whatever.
I did watch Deadpool Wolverine. I thought, well, all right. All I'm gonna see here is stupid jokes and a lot of cameos. And I got stupid jokes and a lot of cameos, and I was happy. I don't think it's one of the best MCU movies, but it's definitely a step up from what it's been lately.
Literally, if
Yeah.
that's a movie where, like, if you've seen Deadpool 1 and 2, and if you are invested in the lore of Deadpool, Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna, Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna hit. I've heard people say it's the worst movie of the year.
They kind of.
I'm not even joking.
I would not agree with that, but I don't
Me
think
neither.
it's one of like the absolute best either. However, I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine does kind of like sideline a lot of like the Deadpool supporting cast in favor of like MCU
Yeah,
and Wolverine antics.
that was my only complaint, because Colossus was barely in the thing.
Yeah.
Dopinder wasn't even. He had one line.
Yeah, like
Negasonic was in it for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and Weasel wasn't in it.
Well, no. Well,
Yeah.
the Weasel actor is like a total like he is not within polite company in Hollywood anymore.
Oh,
so-
really?
Yeah,
What happened to
he
him?
like burned a lot of. He made like some like. Oh God, I don't even. Well, I don't know if we should talk about it on Save It, but please, people, look it up.
He burned bridges in Hollywood.
Yeah, kind of like that. Had some like nutter butter moments. Yeah, so he wasn't coming back. That's why they kind of like pushed Peter into that kind of like position.
Oh, is that why they did that?
Yeah, kind of. And he's also like a character in the comics, I think.
Yeah, I knew
too,
that,
so-
but I didn't know that's why they pushed him to the forefront.
They definitely did push him to the forefront because they weren't bringing back I think even before like the actor started like burning bridges, he had already like him and Ryan Reynolds did not get along. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I mean, if you don't get along with Ryan Reynolds, I
Well,
mean, that's
it's
kinda-
very easy to not get along with Ryan Reynolds
Hi.
Why's that?
because he's annoying.
Well, maybe to like a serious actor.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds did not get along during Blade Trinity.
That's
But,
because that was Wesley's fault, though.
well, I mean, the whole movie was apparently just a miserable experience.
Because Wesley Snipes only talked to the actors with Post-it notes, and he would always go from Blade or whatever.
Yeah, because like the script was like god awful, and like no one wanted to do it.
But weren't they like
Yeah, you can
contractually
tell you
obligated?
Yeah, they were
Why
like
do that?
contractually obligated to do it. But by the time they did Deadpool and Wolverine, Wesley was like, he saw like the Deadpool movies and was like, yeah, I get it now.
Oh, it took him that long to
Yeah.
realize? Batman and Superman wanted to be what Deadpool and Wolverine was, but it failed.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
Batman and Superman...
That was 8 years ago.
Was it really?
Yep.
Time flies.
2016, right?
Yeah, and this is proof of that.
The movie was saved by Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, let's be honest. Because
Yeah. When she first
they-
came on as Wonder Woman in the movie, like I remember seeing it the first time, everybody cheered, and I said, "All right, this
you
is
saw
the-
it, you saw it in a full theater?
yeah." And that was like the only, that was
Can't
probably
relate.
like the only good scene in the movie.
I don't remember anything else. I remember the Martha part, and I remember Wonder Woman coming
That's
in.
like,
who doesn't
that
remember
basically
those
defines
parts?
the whole movie. It's
Yeah.
just like,
My mom's name is Martha too. I will say this though, the extended cut of BVS is way better than the theatrical. No doubt. And you can fight me in the comments about that. Remember when we were talking about the Star Wars holiday special?
it never aired after 1978. And now with the internet, you can easily find it.
If you go on YouTube and type in the Star Wars holiday special, you'll find it. It's so bad. I'm not saying it's good.
I
We don't
implore-
recommend it.
I
I don't know.
implore-
I can't speak for you guys, but
I implore everyone to at least watch it once.
watch a little bit of it. Who was that gay dude that was in it? The guy that was pounding the meat with the mallet.
That was Harvey Korman.
Harvey Korman. On that note, unfortunately, I wish we had more time, but that's all the
Yep.
time we have for today. Until next time, shout out to my man Jacob,
See you on the next one.
Merrick, and this has been episode 8 of Save It for the Show.